Quick question, what do the Sidemen and countries have in common? That's right, they both brainwash the people, they both have a following. Now what do countries have that the Sidemen don't? That's right, flags. What's that? You thought of migration laws? Anyway, this is the continuation of the last video, go check out the last video, where I'll be making flags for the last few Sidemen, starting with Miniminter. Miniminter, one of my favorite Sidemen and one of the most boring YouTubers. It's kinda harsh, but it's kinda true. You see, outside of the Sidemen, I didn't watch a single video of his. Okay, that's not true. I did watch some of his vlogs and his Baller League videos, but that's about it. Anyway, using the little knowledge I have about him, I know that he has 2 dogs, his logo looks like this, his favorite number is 7, very original, and is married to Talia Ma, that silly bitch.
I asked Talia and this is what she told me to get you. I swear to God.
Right.
So, she first of all said a handbag, and I said, you silly bitch, I'm not falling for that.
I'm joking. Calm down. Regardless, that's about it. He's also very lanky, but that's not very impressive, is it? So, just like the circle flag, I started by looking at country flags for heavy inspiration, or in other words, I'm gonna mock the format. So, for Miniminter, I decided to choose Montenegro. Please don't take that out of a racial context, because I like this little border they have. I think it fits the Sidemen, and instead of an eagle, it won't be an eagle for Miniminter, it will be whatever the fuck I make in the next 30 seconds. Now the coat of arms I made for him is very based off his logo. So I took his Baller League club, deleted everything that isn't an M or a 7 or a FC, and added another M on top of it for 1 a crown and 2 M7, which is short for Miniminter apparently. And for the arrows I added 2 dogs which he happened to have. To give you a clear look, here it is on a flagpole. Beautiful, isn't it? It looks a little weird, but this is not a country, this is a personal flag, and I think it's clever once you understand the meaning behind it. Tobjizzle. I'm pretty sure Tobjizzle is the fan favorite Sideman. He's also the biggest Sideman. Oh wait, I read that wrong. I meant he's also the Sideman with the biggest nose. Silly me. Anyway, Toby is ethnically Nigerian, so I'll be basing it off the flag of Nigeria, aka I'm gonna make a trivirgle flag, which I think fits Toby's personality, except of course I'm gonna add a coat of arms in the center. Come to think of it, I could have done that for KSI. Shit, should have done that. Anyway, Tobjizzle for me has one of the best personalities, and with that I mean his traits and all the little things that make Tobjizzle Tobjizzle, like being kind.
Is there a patient here I need to talk to? I'm right.
Standing up to racism, my personal favorite.
When I went to Italy to watch the Juventus game, Juventus Man United, the looks. When I tell you there's this look, I'm not lying. The looks that you get. And I'll be in my head making excuses for these people. Maybe they never seen a black dude before, it's alright. Why am I making excuses for you? That, man.
Helping a friend in need.
Have a volunteer, a tribute to try and help me in my footballing ways. Toby has...
See, I volunteer a tribute.
Are you pregnant tribute?
And, stuff like that. One of those good traits, he's loyal to his religion, which is Christianity. I'm not saying that it's the best religion and that any religion is better than the other one. So I decided to add a cross, but that's boring, so I added a purple eye, the purple of which I took from his purple logo. The eye stands for his clothing ill vision he has with his brother Manny, and also his Baller League club. I based the coat of arms off of the Man United coat of arms. For those who don't know, Tobjizzle is a Man U fan, which is a shield with a banner on top and underneath the shield. So after putting the coat of arms in this tricolored flag, which I colored after Tobjizzle, the flag looks something like this. Beautiful, isn't it? Vicstar. Vic, or to give him his full name, Victim.
My favourite member of the Sidemen is Vic, or to give him his full name, Victim.
Anyway, in my opinion, the most underrated and also my personal favorite Sideman. So, making a flag for him should be easy, right? Well, I don't know, let's see.
12 seconds later.
Right, I've been sat here for 20 minutes looking at pictures of Victor and still nothing. At this point, I looked like some super fan or soccer. That is until I looked at his Minecraft skin when I noticed this little diamond thing on his chest. Nevertheless, I got an idea. See, Victor got married in Malta, which has this flag, and the thing on his skin is also split down the middle. See where I'm going with this? Well, I made this a vertical two-stripe flag with a black diamond in the center. But then I thought, how the fuck am I gonna represent his Indian heritage, which the Sidemen have made one too many jokes about. For example,
coming in to take on the Indian submarine.
Go! Go on then! Go!
For my people. Hey. I said around and then the bit going, hey.
Secretly be a power pairing, you know?
We're not piping up, we're just ready for the next question.
When India and Guernsey combined, no one's safe.
so then I also made this design, which I don't really hate as much as I should. It really works in my opinion, but then I thought, this is a Victor flag, not an Indian flag with Victor inspiration. So I scrapped that one and chose the previous design I made. But don't worry, I still have an idea how to represent his Indian heritage. You see, the Indian flag has this symbol in the middle. I have no idea what it is, but I can use it. So that's what I did. I put it in the center of the black diamond and put a red star in the middle of it all. Wait, that looks way too communist. So I decided to make the star blue because of his logo. And after finishing up some finishing touches, this is what the flag looks like. Beautiful, isn't it? Bonus flag. Hold up, before you click off, I have one more flag I want to make. You see, I also wanted to make a Sidemen Union flag, or in other words, if the Sidemen as a group had a flag. Now for that I should review something. If you may have noticed, I added a letter of the Sidemen logo onto each flag. Yes, I even did it in the other video, so be sure to check that out. Now, as you may know, the Sidemen are British, and so the United Kingdom happened to have a Union flag. Also, it happened to be one of my favorite flags, so I'm just gonna use the design. First things first, I made the main color black for obvious reasons. Now, as for the stripes, there are 8 stripes in total. Well, if you cut every stripe down the middle, regardless, there are only 7 Sidemen. So my idea is I'm gonna one color each stripe after the main color of each Sidemen flag, and as for the 8th stripe, I'm gonna delete it and put the Sidemen crest on it, which they haven't used in a while, I just remembered. Anyway, while working on this, I noticed something strange, something that will change the lives of every Sidemen fan out there. The left side of the Sidemen crest is slightly crooked. I thought it was just the image I used, but there was another one. Anyhow, after making this first version, I got an idea. What if the logo was black and the background was white, so that way it will look like a stripe and the coat of arms is like the filling. So I decided to try it out. Turns out that is a shit idea past me and I hate you forever. Regardless, I got a simpler idea which actually looks good, so after making it a reality, here is the final flag. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, and if you're wondering what I changed, here you can tell the difference. Oh, and again, before you click off, please enjoy this recap of all 7 flags. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you want to go watch part 1, here it is on the screen I think. If not, then it will be the last video I made where I will be making flags for different YouTubers, not just the Sidemen. Be sure to check that out, and I'll see you in the next video that I think won't be about YouTubers. Unless you guys want me to.